Welcome to America's Loudest Podcast. We are not that damn show. We are all here, and we are brought to you by Morning Recovery and Liquid Focus from morelabs.com. Use promo code NTDS to save 25%. And as you're going into the weekend, you're going to need this shit because you're an alcoholic and you don't want to have a hangover. I mean, that's simple as that. Nobody likes hangovers. No. So. And plus, our graphic is really cool. So if you could see this right now, if you're a Patreon member, which you should be, you could see how cool we all look. Anyway, morelabs.com, promo code NTDS, save 25%, which, by the way, again, is a pretty significant savings, whereas most places do like 10, 15%, like 25% is worth it, if you ask me.
It's a good deal.
And they do a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if it doesn't work and you hate it, they will give you your money back minus our commission. Just kidding. Actually, I don't know. I hope they don't take our commission back from us.
That's a good question. Like, do they send us a Venmo request? Like, hey, can you send us this much money?
You owe us money. Fuck you. I paid you back. Get the hell out of here. Oh, shit. All right. So we got a lot going on today's show. Kind of just, I've been super busy all day, so I'm a little sort of disconnected from the show, but I still have all my stuff that I needed to have.
I've just like my first time being home.
Ian kind of came in late, and usually he's not late.
Yeah.
But, so I know he's got a lot going on too. Stroke, are you frozen?
No. Waiting.
Just listening.
She's so statuesque.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell.
You don't
glasses.
move.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Little cowboy gargoyle over there. I love it.
I know, he's just frozen with that big old fucking pimp chain you're wearing. I love that chain, by the way.
It's awesome. You look good.
That shit is fucking good stuff. Make sure you subscribe on Patreon if you haven't already. It's the best way to support the show. You get the video and you can see all our faces. You can see Stroke's big ass pimp chain. Ian's new name today, which I'm not going to say what it is. You just have to see it. And, and our pretty faces, which is probably the most important thing. At least Jen's pretty face. The rest of us aren't that. We're just all right.
Also, sometimes, like last week, things will just happen mid-show. Like I thought there was a fight outside my house, and
oh my god, that was great.
Just to see what's happening.
Yeah,
like
was that last week or was that just the other day?
Just the other day. The other day, yes.
Last show.
It's been a long day.
Yeah. I feel it.
That's what happens when you get arrested and you're late getting out of getting dismissed from the jailhouse. So
was that what happened? Is that why you were late?
Yeah,
no.
Were you fighting in the church parking lot?
No.
Did they find Nancy Guthrie in your apartment yet?
God, they wish. I'm never going to find her.
I wish too. That's $1 million. I would sell your ass out in a heartbeat.
I'm just waiting for it to get up to 2, and then I'll be like, hey, look, I found her.
Where'd you look?
Yeah, just waiting for that price to go up just a
little bit more. They're never going to find that. They're never going to find that lady, I don't think.
I don't think so.
Sad. That's really sad.
Yeah, her daughter's doing Wordle. She's going to host Wordle, the TV show. Yeah, there's a new TV show that they announced this week.
Oh, I saw that. Does she even care?
Who's going to host Wordle?
Samantha Guthrie.
Savannah Guthrie is going to host a TV show called Wordle?
Isn't Wordle an app?
No, it is. It's just they're doing this thing where they're taking old board games and turning them into game shows.
What you're telling me is she sacrificed her mom to the Illuminati so that she could get a new TV show.
I'm not saying
that's what I got out of it.
You can interpret how you want to.
I'm implying that.
It's like biblical scripture. You interpret how you want.
Exactly.
This is the Stroke Astro version.
That was the Stroke International version. Mikey read Mikey International version of what I said.
Well, in order to support Nancy, you go ahead and get yourself a fuck you NTDS shirt. You can put Nancy's name right on it instead of fuck you, Nancy. Right? Wow. That's fucked up. Wow. That's messed up. Why would you
I'm going to send emails and complain.
Why would you say that, Ian? That's so messed up. I know. Who are you going to complain to? Us. I'm going to email myself and say that was fucked up, Mikey.
What a missed opportunity, though. That Savannah could have hosted like an Unsolved Mysteries type of show.
I know.
Yeah.
What do I know?
Yeah, Grandma could have been episode 1.
Yeah. What do we know? Nobody ever calls us and asks us questions. I'm like, Wordle.
They should, because we're pretty smart.
We are.
We are. Go to nottds.com. Check out the damn store and get your fuck you shirt, and you can put whoever's name you want to on it. You can put my name on it. You can put Ian's name on it. You can put Jen's name on it. Stroke's name. Whoever you want. Either way. Fuck you. That's available right now for all of you. And okay, that's it. That's all I got. I just wanted to get through that to get the show started. I do have some random facts, or did you know? If you guys want to do the did you know, I brought pictures with my did you knows this time.
What?
I wanted to spice it up a little bit.
You one-upped us. I love it.
I'm one-upping you guys.
To not have any time today.
You know how long this
threw
took me?
I know, right?
together.
Listen, I just threw this together. It's no big deal. It's fine. It's
Okay.
the video produced up with music and a voiceover.
Just
I'm
made
scared
AI
to go.
do it in 10 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, that's look. I mean, it's real. I'll go with my very first one. It says dead people can still get goosebumps. And here's my picture.
Ew.
I figured I'd let you guys see what that might look like. Corpses can show what's called. This is the reason why I picked this, by the way, because this word is funny to me. It's called pillow erection.
You said
And that's
erection.
when your hair's pillow erection. P-I-L-O erection.
If you'd have told me to guess, I would have said it's like a person has a pillow between their legs and then they got hard. They humped
would
their
think.
pillow or
Or
something.
pillow humpers, yeah.
Yeah, pillow humpers. That's a thing too, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, I've seen. Honestly, this is going to sound fucked up. Let me get this off here because this is really creepy looking.
I appreciate that.
Sorry. I was scrolling through porn one day and there was like pillow humping, and I'm like, why the fuck is this popping up in my feed? Maybe what did I click on? But I clicked on it and watched it. I had to see what it was about.
For science.
That's how they get you, right? They post they scroll through the thing and it's the weirdest shit ever. And you're like, I have to see
I hope
what
this
this
doesn't
is.
awaken something in me.
And it didn't. It was just like, oh, that's what I thought it was. But anyway, the goosebumps happen due to certain postmortem processes and muscle contractions and pillow erection. There you go.
That's terrible.
All right. Did you know that Sony owns 100% of the music publishing rights to the Hokey Pokey?
I thought that was in public domain. I did not know that.
I don't know how old it is. I think it has to be a certain age before something. I don't know if songs have a different lifespan than like fictional characters. I don't know how. I didn't go to lawyer school.
I'm not really sure how that works, but how do they make money off that? Kids be singing that shit at their birthday parties and stuff.
Yeah.
That's like
They don't get away with it. Like when we were kids and we did the Hokey Pokey at like the skating rink or whatever.
There's always a skating
Nobody was filming that shit. But now
Yeah, that's
Sony
true.
catches you filming this on TikTok, they're coming after your ass.
They will too. They will fucking put a claim. You put that on Facebook, they'll put a fucking rights claim on your shit, remove the audio, take whatever money you might be making out of it. Fuck Sony.
For real. Suck it.
Dickheads.
Did you know that Frederick Bauer, the inventor of the Pringles can, is partially buried in one?
I did not know
I've
that.
heard that.
That's kind of cool.
What part of him is buried?
He's some of his ashes.
It's his dick.
It's his dick. He put his dick in a can.
We all thought the same thing. Let's not
Dick
act like
in
we
a
don't know
can.
what show we're on.
Dick in a can. We need a strokified song called Dick in a Can.
Once you
I
pop
actually
it,
didn't
don't
think
stop.
that. Of all people, I didn't think of it. I was just
Lying motherfucker.
no. I was more like I don't know what part. I was more thinking like, we don't know which part is the ashes.
What else are you going to do with the Pringles can besides put your dick in it? I mean,
Mikey, how many times have you put your dick in a Pringles
not
can?
once. But I mean, if you're,
I feel
Wow.
like you're
Why not?
lying, but okay.
I promise
Mikey
I haven't,
apparently
but
has a
it's-
hobby where he makes homemade fleshlights.
You probably could do that with a Pringles can.
We could do crafty
What would you
fleshlights.
use? What the fuck? How the fuck would
Some
you
kind
make
of
that?
foam, but like some kind of foam or something that'd be soft. I don't
You could
know.
use
and
like
you'd
a
have to lube
sponge.
it.
Like you could put like sponges in it or
We
something.
can scrub mommy in there.
Oh,
You
fuck,
could-
that might hurt.
What you need is the soft side of a couple of sponges and a rubber glove and something slippery, and there you got yourself a fifi.
I'm going to say this out loud.
Oh my
but
God, that's-
it's awful. You could fuck anything if you try hard enough.
I mean,
Ask
honestly,
JD
you
Vance.
really could.
I believe that.
That's not fucking true.
Wait, what?
We
Did
don't
you
know if
Vance?
it is or is not. I'm just saying.
This is some fucking stupid ass rumor that JD Vance like fucked
But
the
what a
couch or
great
some
rumor,
shit like
though.
that.
Well,
It was a great
exactly. Like
rumor.
I don't care either way. I just
It's
love
hilarious.
that somebody out there on planet Earth spread this rumor out there, and it never went away. It's like
It's
Richard
really funny.
Gere. Like it sucks.
The
It's like
gerbils.
Marilyn Manson
Yeah.
in the rib.
Yeah, we
Sucking
all
his own
heard that
dick.
rumor when we were kids too. Somehow.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the White House conversation? Like, did you fuck a couch?
JD.
Trump
That's
asking,
huge.
did you really fuck a couch?
Come here. Come on in here.
Let's get this out of the way. Dolphins. Okay, everybody's thinking
God,
rape.
the rapes.
The sluts of the ocean.
Dolphin
Yes.
rape.
Did you know orcas and dolphins have been observed playing with dead fish and even wearing them as hats?
Probably
And
raped them too.
scientists are not sure why.
That's
They're
awesome.
fucking sick freaks. That's
To
why.
fucking to show dominance. Like,
exactly what it is.
Fucking octopus on its
I'm
head.
gonna put a dead fish on my head so you other fish know don't fuck with me. I will wear you. I will wear you.
Most of my life I've lived near the Gulf of Mexico and seen plenty of dolphins in my life, but I have never witnessed this.
That's really weird.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. You might not like this one. Male giraffes taste test pee for ovulation to stay. They like to taste it to see if it's ready. To see if the female is obvious. There's a picture on the screen of a male giraffe.
I hate this.
Oh, he tastes her pee.
The giraffes are my favorites. This makes me
are
sick. Yeah, they're my favorite animal.
My girlfriend loves giraffes.
Now you got a fun little fact that you can tell your girlfriend. Now you know
She'll
too.
probably, I'm not gonna. No, she can learn that fact like everybody else because I'm not gonna ruin giraffes for her.
It gets a little better though too because male giraffes repeatedly headbutt the female's bladder until she pees, and then when she finally pees, they taste it and they're like, "Oh, is she good? Is she ready to go?"
If you're looking for a hashtag today, people, menstrual piss.
Giraffe piss.
Anymore.
We used to do that all the time on the radio. We used to always throw out random hashtags.
It's like headbutt.
No, not headbutt each other.
We'd bring it back. I like the hashtags.
Yeah, we should bring that back.
Somebody will post it in the group.
I know.
I'll be like, what? Oh, yeah.
All right. The longest traffic light at any regular intersection in America is in Panama City at fucking Harrison and 15th Street. No, it's in West Milford, New Jersey. It stays red for 5 minutes and 33 seconds.
I would kill. Why? Why does it have to be red so long?
There's no reason for that. I don't know why it is that way, but I mean, you kind of if you have to take that road to get to work, you've got an automatic out every day. Sorry, I'm late. You know this fucking light. It's a record breaker.
Yeah, but at some point your boss is going to be like, leave earlier.
I would, but people just keep getting caught at this light, and it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Does that mean that it stays green for that long? Because the other one stays green for that long? Because good Lord, there's one here, and I say that it takes. I mention it because it's not a two-way intersection or four-way; it's a six-way intersection. So you're waiting there for a while.
That. Why
too many ways.
My luck, I'd get caught in that and have to take a shit, It's like,
Not only is it a six-way intersection, there's also a train track that runs through it. So on a bad day, you're not going anywhere.
That was a nightmare.
Did you know the largest wild population of camels is in Australia? And that's where most of the Saudi Arabian camel population is imported from.
As weird as it is, I did know that.
What?
And I only know that. I don't know why. I don't know why I know that. But I remember being really surprised by that. Like, why are there so many fucking camels in Australia? They're just wild. They just like run around like wild dogs in Australia. And they're annoying, apparently.
Yeah.
Like they like capture them and like deport them out of the fucking country because they are annoyed by the camels.
They're pests. Yeah.
Yeah. You think they're just fucking with like annoying the kangaroos and shit, and they're like, we gotta get these camels out of spitting on them and shit. Camels spit, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What an annoying beast. Big old fucking hairy ass horse with humps pissing on you and spitting everywhere. Fuck that. No wonder they get them out of there.
If the giraffe was tasting menstrual piss, hashtag.
You'd be like, what about I have giraffes?
Giraffes and fucking camels.
Do you know that some deaf people have been documented doing fluent sign language in their sleep, like signaling in their dreams?
They talk in their sleep.
Like sleep talking, but that's fucking crazy.
No,
that's great.
Would fucking be terrified.
Shit to say.
Oh my wife talks in her sleep. I wonder. I'm gonna have to tell her that.
I've been told
sign
that
language.
Sign language. She knows sign language too.
Is she fluent in sign language? Like just knows a couple I love you.
I don't think she knows that much.
I don't think so either.
A little bit, like a very little bit.
I think
it's one of those things that you really have to just keep at, or maybe she knew at one point, but if you're not constantly doing it, you forget.
Yeah.
Oh, here's an odd thing. I've never witnessed this before at the radio station I work at. Every radio studio, and it's been this way for years, and nobody knows why. It has Braille outside of it. Like it'll say, "I work for 99 Rock," and you can just Braille. Like if you get lost, I'm like, we got blind people walking around here?
I've
trying
seen
to find which studios.
I've seen Braille at gas pumps.
I've seen them on
yeah.
ATMs that you drive up to.
Yeah. What's going on here?
Up to.
Yeah.
He's right. I've seen it too. Like, what's going on here?
I always wondered that.
I did see, this was actually kind of cool. When I first started doing stand-up many years ago, somebody was blind and they were reading off of a card they printed out. They were reading their jokes in Braille. And I was like, that's kind of cool. Good for them for getting up here and telling jokes. 90% of it was blind material.
Was it funny at least?
I do remember laughing, but I can't remember for the life of me any of the jokes that she told. But I do remember that I was laughing.
My thing is like when somebody with a disability gets up on stage and is a comedian, I feel like sometimes they're just getting pity laughs, and I feel bad.
Because I do know some. I know another blind comedian. He works in California. He is funny. He's working regularly. I do know one in a wheelchair that works out in California. He's very funny. So but a lot of their material is, I would say half of it is based on,
their disability.
And that's fine, because if they can laugh at it, you can laugh at it. I'm not going to pity laugh at somebody if it's genuinely funny.
I'm going to laugh at it anyways.
Yeah.
Who's that little midget? Who's that little midget that does jokes? It's kind of famous.
Brad something.
I don't know. I saw a video of a Down syndrome comedian, and I know that sounds
Brad
fucked
Williams.
up, but that shit made me laugh. Even in the comments, people were like, "We're all going to hell," and it was just funny. I mean, honestly, he was making fun of himself, and it was
legitimately funny. like brain damaged, and he's hilarious.
Who?
Josh Blue, I think his name is.
I don't know who that is. I do have one more, and this one's pretty gross, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Did you know that your body can grow a tumor with teeth and hair?
Mm-hmm.
This is fucking terrifying.
They're called teratomas, right?
That's exactly what they're called. Certain tumors called teratomas.
She read it on the thing.
No, actually. Oh, it's
right there. I didn't see it on there either.
Honestly, no. I didn't see it there either. But no, on Grey's Anatomy, I used to love that show. Watch it all the time.
This picture is the most disgusing thing I've ever seen.
I know. Gross. Get it out of here. It's like something I saw in.
That is terrifying. Ugh. Just the thought of that. Like maybe I have cancer. Maybe there's a tumor growing in me right now. It could have teeth.
I got one more.
They should have had that in the Silence of the Lambs, and it's my turn, Ian.
Actually, it's mine. I've been going after Mikey.
Oh.
You go after Jen. You're last. I don't know. Are you high?
I could be.
We should be. We all should be, actually.
In the early 1900s, before alarm clocks were popular, people in England would hire people to knock on their windows with a pole to wake them up.
No.
Oh.
That's pretty funny, actually.
But who woke up that person?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Just a big circle of people banging on windows.
Big, yeah.
How long does this go
die
on
in
for?
Florida?
Exactly, yeah.
That's exactly how you get shot.
Window bangers. Yeah. All right. A whale's fart bubble is so big that you could fit a Volkswagen bug inside of it.
But which one?
Oh, a bug? A little bug?
No, I mean, which whale? I mean, there's quite a few that are varying size.
The big one. The big
blue whale. The big blue whale.
Yeah.
The big fucker. The big one. The fucking big whale. What the fuck whale you think it is, man?
That's what I assumed. I was just like, can you be specific for the listeners? Not everyone's been YouTubing whales for no reason. Like
I don't know a damn thing about whales.
Now I know
more
that.
than I should. It's just because I fell down the whale rabbit hole on YouTube.
Oh. The sperm whale. You just always remember that. You're like, whoa.
That's the
I know
one
about
whale.
orcas, the blue whale, the sperm whale, the white whale. I'm a whaleologist.
But we talked about gay whales before.
Yeah.
Like which whale would be the gayest whale? And we decided it would be the orca, even though I originally said it would be the sperm whale.
Orcas are technically dolphins.
Are they?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, he's the whaler.
I can only say okay because I don't know. There's a sleep disorder called exploding head syndrome where people hear imaginary loud bangs or explosions as they fall asleep or wake up.
Is that what it is? I feel like I've experienced that at least once or twice.
Is that sort of the same thing? Like when your body just like jerks?
I do that.
Yeah. Like
No,
I don't know
so.
where I'll feel like something just slapped me across the face, and I'm like, I don't know what it is.
Maybe you're having a head explosion or whatever he said.
Maybe
What's it called?
It's called exploding head syndrome.
You were close.
So scientific sounding.
I know, right? They didn't waste any brain cells.
Yeah, no one got real deep at that one. Like, let's just call it exploding.
Well, they're over here it's like
Your head is exploding.
you could just call it dead goosebump syndrome, but no, you're like piloerection. I'm like,
Yeah, well, they got to give it a good, a
call
fun
it
name.
what it is.
Well, they could call it tumors with teeth, but they had to call it teratomas or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
Jen said.
I like to keep
Larry.
things basic.
How about
Tumors
molar
with teeth.
tumors? Tumor molars. I don't know.
I don't know. What did you say about teeth, Joke? Let's go throw it back up
I
there.
don't know, but they would have been.
Stop,
they
it's
would've-
gross.
Can you imagine that in Silence of the Lambs?
Oh, God.
Remember that
I love
movie
that
Teeth?
movie.
Oh, yeah, the movie Teeth with the vagina bite your
Imagine
dick
if it
off.
was just a fucking tumor eating you.
No, yeah.
Ugh.
I never watched Teeth. I just can't do it.
Me
can't
either.
I
watch
saw
that
one
shit,
scene
man.
and I'm like,
Fuck
I'm good.
Wasn't there another one called fuck, not Teeth, but there's like another fucking man eating vagina movie.
None that I'm aware of.
All right, never mind.
I don't know.
I don't frequent male genitalia eating films.
No, it was just the vagina would eat the man in general. It wasn't just it would eat all of him, not just his dick.
I don't recall this at
I remember
all.
Mikey says he don't. Oh, I've been busy all day.
Yeah.
Fucking
Porn.
finding weird shit.
It's been porn. Pillow humping
you've been
and
busy.
man-eating
Humping.
vaginas.
Making AI art with a fucking, did you know?
So busy.
So busy today.
It's been a busy day. It's been a busy day.
It's like, damn, nothing left on Pornhub.
I got to the end. I finished it. It's
Well, don't
boring.
worry. They're
You get to-
uploading new stuff every other day.
The end of Pornhub sucks because it's just like
It's all the old
a lot-
stuff that
it's
you've
a lot
already
of
you saw like
it's
when I
a
was
lot of
13.
bush. A lot of bush. Don't go there.
Yeah, you don't even know. I was like, I don't know what's happening here. It's like two bushes fighting.
Well, if you go to Pornhub, just go to the bottom and click on like the 112th page and just go all the way to the end.
Let's do that right now and see what's at the
See what you
very
can see.
end.
I'm
Because
kind of
it-
feeling like that's where the bad, like stuff people don't want to watch goes.
Well, it's
like,
going to be stuff that you've probably never seen before, at least. So,
Yeah,
like,
it's a
I
new
don't
Well, I
know.
didn't know about pillow humping. I didn't know about Pringle fucking.
Well,
which
I
we
don't know that people.
Well, we
well,
just
I-
came up with that. I think.
I
feel
bet
like-
you.
I feel like yes. I feel like the way Ian explained it is. I think people are doing that.
Probably. Actively. Maybe in prison.
It's gonna take me a minute.
Like making a homemade fleshlight.
Yeah,
Okay.
with a Pringles can. And
We'll
a,
call it a Pringle pocket.
I bet you can't find that on
That's a great
Pinterest.
I'm on the 427th page of
427 pages of
Go-
porn.
448.
448.
Let's see.
It's just going to keep going every time you get to
Oh,
it.
look, it's
the
Riley
furthest-
Reid.
Of course,
I've seen her
she's all the way
before.
at the end.
Yeah, because everybody's already seen that. Like, we need the new shit.
All right. Well, this was just an excuse for Ian to look at porn. Let's get into.
brought it up.
I did. Let's do Florida Man.
Florida man, loose and wild, breaking all the headlines, crocodile style. From the keys to the panhandle, he don't quit. Living life loud with a wild misfit. Florida man, living on the edge. Every day's loco, he's got a legend in the making. Say it if you can. There ain't no one crazier than Florida man.
All right, everybody else who doesn't live in the state of Florida, take a visit with me to my state. Here's what's happening here. A Florida man wearing a fuzzy bunny helmet led troopers on a high-speed motorcycle chase. Authorities say he was weaving through traffic, running red lights, and reaching speeds up to 120 miles per hour.
Why the fuck
It's
would you wear that
fast.
helmet?
I don't know, all while keeping his license plate flipped up to avoid being identified.
But a big fuzzy bunny helmet.
Yeah.
Well, it may be like that Santa one that I have, because I have one that goes over my helmet.
Yeah, but that's a really good way to identify
spotted.
somebody. You know,
might-
and it's like,
the
I
fucker
saw the
with the
guy
bunny.
with the fucking bunny helmet. Oh, there he goes again. That's the guy. Unless you never wear that bunny helmet again.
Not for a while. Yeah,
you'd
not
have
for a
to take-
while.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, so that was a strange story. Two men broke into a Florida high school late at night by hopping a fence and entering through an unlocked door. Once inside, they didn't just still like mess around and take, like you think they go and you think maybe they grab computers and stuff like that. They messed around riding bicycles using equipment intended for special needs students.
Assholes.
They ultimately took about $50 worth of lanyards. Who the fuck why do you want these lanyards?
What are you gonna do with that? Yeah.
How high are these people?
along with approximately 100 hot dogs and ice cream valued at $60.
There it is.
Yeah,
There
I
it
get
is.
Okay.
That
Now,
makes sense.
now another high.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
'Cause,
odd
like, when you're-
mix.
When
It's
you're a
a
kid,
mystery.
that cafeteria ice cream was like the highlight of your day.
They said they're looking into it. It says 2 men, but they're saying it could potentially be students who are seniors, maybe breaking in, but
I mean,
that
it's
hasn't been.
years. Maybe it's a senior prank.
It's possible, but they're using the word 2 men, which I guess technically at 18 you could be a senior and by
Be a
law
man.
you're a man. But
But they're also guessing because they don't know.
the problem is, you find out who that is when they're having a big cookout. It's like, oh, well, or every time you visit their house, like, want a hot dog? What the fuck?
Why you got so many hot dogs, man? Every time I come over, there's a hot dog.
You got no fucking buns.
All
Just
you got is
wieners.
hot dogs.
Oh,
And every
wieners.
time you're like, you guys want dessert? Why are you always pressuring us for dessert? It's always the
Really on
same little
space.
vanilla. Where do you get
Little.
these small little vanilla cups and the wooden spoons? Do you have any fucking silverware?
I'm kind of with Ian on this. I'm thinking there's 2 dudes sitting around some house somewhere, and they're like, "Man, I'm really fucking hungry." Me too.
Yeah, you remember ice
The
cream days
school's
at
over.
school?
Yeah, let's go up to the school and take some hot. Let's go see what they got in the lunchroom.
Maybe they were having a barbecue. They needed
It's the only
Shit's
thing that makes sense
expensive.
to me.
it is
Yeah.
expensive, man.
Shit's
Yeah.
expensive.
Hey, this is Donald Trump's America, and everything's expensive as fuck. I'm robbing a store,
terrible.
robbing a school for hot dogs.
Yeah.
I just wanted to please Ian by saying that.
Oh,
And no,
guess they go rob
in
some
every
other
joke there
stuff.
is a small amount of truth to it, and
Well,
You
he's
nailed
the
it.
president. I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
I was blaming Biden for everything.
Yeah.
I'm
You know,
I
blaming
still
them
blame
all.
Obama for everything. Literally.
Thanks, Obama.
Remember when Obama fucked up everybody's lives? Thanks, Obama. He's still
I
fucking my
still
life
do
up.
that from time to time, just
I
because
know.
like
I
it
do
was
it all the
such a
time.
big thing. Like something like yesterday, our oyster oven it short circuited and kind of almost blew up, and I went, oh, "Thanks, Obama."
That's probably his fault. Somehow, some way, it all ties back to him.
It's like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Just like how can we blame Obama?
Florida man was arrested after flying a drone dangerously close to a parked car around 12:20 a.m. The person inside the car who had their window down called police after the drone spinning blades came really close to them. The guy was intoxicated. That's the drone flyer, the operator, the pilot.
Yeah, you
Anyway,
can call him a
he
pilot.
thought
sure.
he was being followed. The other guy just happened to work for a delivery service, and he was not following him. He just was parked in that parking lot waiting for the next order. But this guy, when the cops got there, they're like, "Damn, you're drunk too." So basically, the cops showed up and they're arrested him for DWI.
Droning while drunk?
Driving
Droning
while intoxicated. No.
Drone driving? DDD?
DWI. You got a DWI.
I read this story too, and I wasn't the dude like. Didn't a guy say that he kept seeing the car going from different houses and shit, and he thought it was following him, and then that's when it was like, well, I'm a fucking delivery driver, you asshole. No wonder I was going to different houses.
An
I have
idiot.
no idea.
No. Three Florida teens are accused of carrying out a weeks-long theft scheme involving $40,000 worth of merchandise. 2 of the teens worked at a UPS store and allegedly used their positions to intercept packages before they were shipped to customers. So it's like, I'm going to send this to you, but it never shows up. And then it kept happening. Well, you immediately would say, let's go see the store. What store did you go to? You know, the investigation's not too hard. You see who was working. It was these teens who were taking things.
Isn't it kind of I don't know. I don't claim to know how UPS works. Isn't it a gamble to kind of just steal a package and just assume whatever's in it could be valuable?
Yeah.
Or do you know what's in it?
You just-
Don't they
how would
ask you
know?
sometimes, is this electronics or whatever? They'll ask you, well, at least the store I've been to, I don't send a lot
They
of
won't
stuff.
ask you what it is, though. They just ask you,
Yeah.
like, they want you
Like
to
a
declare a
category.
value and in a category. Yeah.
Is it fragile?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that
that's
way you
kinda
just
what
can
it
throw
is.
it on the ground and kick it a few times if you say
Which
it's
they're going to
fragile.
do anyway.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh,
doesn't
by
matter.
the way, story in the news today. Everybody look it up. Here's your homework assignment. In Texas, I think he was a FedEx driver. He was delivering packages and selling cocaine.
Nice.
That,
I mean,
you know
full
how,
service.
That's
Everyone's
good.
got to have a
That's what I'm
side
saying.
gig.
I was going, because those people in my neighborhood, when they come by, there's a whoom, because they're on a time crunch. This
Yeah.
guy's got enough time to sell coke and deliver packages at the same time.
He's probably doing some of it. That's how you get so
Quick.
Yeah, you get that
Checking it
drive
off.
in you.
how great is it to be like? I feel like my neighborhood has the same like 1 or 2 Amazon
I
drivers.
thought you were going to say something else.
But if you know the Amazon
It's like,
driver,
how great is it to be high?
how great is it to have your Coke delivered with your Amazon packages? So if you know the Amazon driver, you get to be friends with him, and then he's like, "Oh, I sell Coke." You're like, "Oh, I was looking for Coke," and that worked out perfectly.
Well, let's think if the guy came to my door today. You know, I don't even know who drives around here. It's different drivers. But if he's like, like, what?
Yeah, because they drop it, take a picture. Of the
I would know.
I don't want
I know the
customer
drug
service
head.
from my driver.
The drug head nod thing, I know that. When you with a drug dealer, like I've been in San Francisco and whatever city looking for weed and shit. So if you walk towards the right area and you get the little head nod, you're like, oh yeah, we're the guy, and then you go meet up around the corner, and everybody knows.
It's either that or a blowjob. You gotta
It's
be
one
careful.
of those two. You just got.
be real
That's the gamble
careful.
you're taking. That's the gamble you're taking.
I'd be confused. I mean, I know the drug look, but I wouldn't expect the driver to do it. So he looked at me and he's like, I'm like, get out of here, queer.
You won't.
You
ain't getting this
can't-
dick.
You're not sucking my dick, and I'm not sucking yours. Leave, weirdo.
No. No means no.
I'm gonna call your boss.
What's your badge number?
And then I get on here to be like, I think the UPS driver is trying to fuck me.
We'd be like, what are you talking
Tell
about?
everybody.
We would not believe that.
Okay, last story. A hidden camera investigation began after devices were discovered in a shared restroom by multiple businesses at a Florida coffee shop location. Managers found the cameras and immediately started contacting police. Authorities say a man was linked to placing at least one of the devices and the memory card, allegedly containing footage of 18 different individuals, including, this is the word, children.
No.
He was suspected, and he's the suspect in this. And I think because they used I think part of his face was recorded, if I remember correctly. He's been charged with digital voyeurism. Now, they did put out some images of the guy, just like kind of a little bit blurry. And he is a law student at Barry University. And his professor, the one who teaches the course, is like, that's my student. So he ratted him out.
And he'll probably get to like, hey, not only did I rat you out, I'm going to be the attorney against you. I've said this before. I don't get the whole bathroom kink. I just don't
that's
fucking get it.
disgusting. I don't get that either.
So nasty.
It's
like
weird.
And I've also said this. I'm not one of them, but compared to the two, I can kind of see why people like the feet thing, but the bathroom thing is just so disgusting.
Well,
Yeah.
the feet thing, I get it too, because it's just
It's another part of the body. Hey, if that's
could be
if that's
painted,
what,
whatever.
yeah.
I understand. That's pretty much it. But I don't understand how weird people get about it. Like when people are secretly taking pictures of women's feet from a
At the
distance
beach
and shit. That's
especially, like,
fucking
it's so
weird to
creepy.
me.
So weird.
Yeah, and this dude's like, oh, I hope she takes a shit.
Yeah, it's
Like, I don't know
disgusting.
what he's turned on by.
What the hell's wrong with
Gross.
you? What the fuck, man?
Good.
Some screwed up people. This happens all over the world.
It does.
People are
We're not that
screwed up.
bad. We're not that bad, guys.
That's why we do WTF News in Florida, man, because it makes us feel better about ourselves, to be honest with you.
Yes.
Really.
Yes,
And it should
yeah.
make you feel better about yourself.
Well, there you go. You have visited the state of Florida this week.
Thanks,
out.
Stroke. Appreciate that. If you'd like to visit the state of California, I'd like to tell you guys something that's going on in one of my Facebook neighborhood groups.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not even that exciting. It's just I got really annoyed by somebody posting, and it's in my in the neighborhood group that I live in. So Facebook has these groups for all kinds of shit. And if you want to go see Karens living their best lives out in the fucking open, being Karen because they can be anonymous, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so they post whatever the fuck they want to, and this was one of these posts, and I'm just going to read this to you because this isn't the worst part, but there are some comments too. There's somebody talking about lighting on people's houses, like Govee lights and shit. So it says, I'm curious on everyone's thoughts here. It seems though the permanent housing lights are popular, Govee lights, etc. But I thought we weren't allowed to have holiday lights up all year per the HOA. My neighborhood is excessively colorful at night now. Without rhyme or reason, not near a holiday. If installed, am I allowed to turn them on at any time? This person wanted to make it seem like they weren't complaining, but really they were complaining about their neighbors having Govee lights.
Right.
And that hit home a little bit with me because I have some outside, and mine aren't permanent. Mine are just the screwed in ones, and they're the Govee lights, and you can screw them in, and just because I can't put permanent lights on the house. But I do have those lights so that right now they're white, but last night I got mad. I made them red, white, and blue because fuck these people. It's America, and I can do whatever the fuck I want. I don't care what your HOA says. Anyway, what the fuck, man? I just don't understand why people go to Facebook to complain about this shit, and then it's like comment after comment on here. People like, yeah, I called on my neighbor because my neighbor has these Govee lights on their house, and it's nowhere near a holiday. And then someone else is like. Someone's like, yeah, the rules are that they could have their holiday lights on 2 weeks before the holiday and 2 weeks after the holiday. And
who cares?
Who the fuck?
Why do you care?
And then when they call and they complain, then HOA goes driving around the neighborhood looking for everything that's possibly wrong. There's a little brown spot on your grass. Your garbage can is outside. Your car is parked crooked. The tree is, the leaves are everywhere. I don't know. Like, and it's just so fucking annoying. But the fact that I live surrounded by Karens, it makes me question, honestly, my entire life, to be honest
and
with
what
you.
you have is people that's like in management and radio who try to justify their jobs with these meetings.
Oh my God.
You've got the same thing with the HOA. They've got to go out and find a few things to look like they're doing something. Kind of Ian could tell you in the hospitality industry, when the food inspector comes to town, he's looking at vents and dust. He's always going to find something.
You have to. I get that.
You're
Job
never going to
security.
find like just a pristine, perfect A++ kind of place. Like, no, well, this place, this vent, it needs to be closed or open at a 45-degree angle, and I got this one at about a 50.
Yeah,
so you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and mark that down for later.
And next time I'm stopping by, just make sure you have it at that
They just
angle.
want free food.
And then like the thing about this though is like this person knew what they were doing. They were complaining about their neighbor without complaining about their neighbor. And literally all they would have to do is go to the ranch house, which is what we have here as part of the HOA, go to their website, and it tells you everything you need to know about the lights. You could just Google it instead of putting it out there, but you wanted to put it out there so that you could start a thread of a bunch of people complaining about their fucking neighbor's lights.
Just a bitch. You have your life is so boring. Your life is so boring. You got to find something to bitch about.
It is exactly like what Ian said too. There's a basketball hoop all over again where they bitched about my basketball hoop being out front. And I don't have crazy colorful lights. I have 3 light bulbs, so in most time they're just white or maybe blue or something like that. But it's not like crazy colors. And so it's just shut the fuck up. So I commented on there, and I was not anonymous. There's no way I'm going to be anonymous. I was like, what a miserable group of people we have here, and that was it.
Did they jump on you?
I got a couple people that liked it, but nobody said anything. Like, come on, bring it on. Look at my Facebook page. You could bring it on. I'll talk about you on every podcast. I swear to God, I will.
It is amazing. We've often talked about headline readers who don't read an article, and I love when people call them out and say, "Did you even read the fucking article?" And they usually don't. They just talk.
Yep.
We usually see that. But this. So I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon, and I'm flying to Virginia for graduation, right? And I'm a part of the group with the university where people will ask questions, and some are legitimate. Like, hey, how's the parking in there during graduation? Do I need to park somewhere else and take an Uber?
Question. You got to be prepared.
There's certain questions like. Even in my area, when people come to town, they're like, "Hey, what's a great steakhouse?" Asking for recommendations. I can see that. That's fair. That's a fair question.
Yeah, because if you Google it, you're gonna get Google's paid answer. Where if you go and you ask that question amongst
in a second, but
you can ask that question amongst people, you might get an actual
You might.
I might get a good
you
one.
might, but you do see that. But I actually jotted down a couple of these, and I have this in front of me because I was laughing at these. And here's a couple of them that people ask. Now, these are college graduates who they could get their 4-year degree, could be 6-year. Hell, they may even have their PhD. I don't know. But I never been to Lynchburg, Virginia. When I found out hotel prices, I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Then there was limited. So I looked, what's the nearest city over? Then I go, oh, what if they have a train? Just some cities have trains, What if they have a train that goes over? Like, I just investigate and figure it out. I think I'm somewhat intelligent. I think most of us are smart enough to do this. Not everybody. These are graduates. Here's some of the questions that they were asked. They didn't even call the university. If you got a problem and you need, call the department and ask them questions. Can I carry my baby on stage?
Oh man.
Now, I understand that if you're a single parent, how tough it might be, but you've had time. You knew when your graduation was coming up.
Nobody's that single that you don't have a person that is going to come there to support you and watch you walk across the stage and maybe not hold your baby.
But I have seen people who want to do that. Like they want to carry the baby across the stage. Like, look what I did. I've seen people do that.
Man, leave your baby at home. This ain't about the baby.
Breastfeed if you walk across it. Give us a show.
Give us your titties. Show us them mommy milkers.
Make it worth it at least. Something.
That should be your answer. Can you
Here's
show
another
your
one.
tits?
Yeah.
Here's another one. The university needs to do something about these hotel prices in the area.
What are they gonna do? Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Last that
Oh
I
my
looked,
God.
where I go, they don't own any hotels. They give recommendation of hotels. You might even get, if you're lucky, you might get a discount. But we're talking about a city that has most of where universities are it's a smaller town anyway. So
Yeah.
I think I looked at the population, 80,000 people. It's not a big place. It's typically that way.
The reason why those hotel prices are the way they are is because of the university, because they know that they can charge that money because people are going to be there visiting
price and
family,
demand.
visiting. Exactly. God, that's wow. That's
Yeah, I bet when a
incredibly
football game
stupid.
comes to town, same situation. You
the same
fill up
thing
the
when you got-
stadium with 50,
Yep.
60, 70,000. The prices go up.
Yeah,
That's exactly what
concerts,
happens, 'cause
festivals, when they come to town, same thing.
Me and a buddy went to Gainesville, Florida, during a game. During Saturday game day, hotel prices are up like 300%. We had to stay an hour away.
Yeah, it
That's
sucks.
how bad it gets.
But if you don't do it ahead of time and plan it out or know when to do it, you got everybody else trying to book these.
Competing.
I'm curious though, is that not price gouging?
Totally.
So
I think it is.
But then you get gas stations that do shit like that.
Yeah, I mean,
So what's the difference when they're
It's
technically
more
not
supply and demand.
so my buddy has a theory that owns a business here, and when he comes to town, there's one particular hotel that has prices for the nightly prices. So he'll look at it every day. And if it's way up, he's like, more people are in town. It's his theory. It's probably mostly correct.
That's probably right. Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll look at it and you just know they jack the rates. Now I agree with it. It seems like price gouging because if I would have went next week, it would be $100 instead of $500 a night. It's just
It
kind
feels
of
like
what it
price
is.
gouging. It feels like it should be illegal.
But the university's not responsible for the Hilton. They don't own the Hilton.
No, they don't.
Hopefully not.
Here's another one. They ordered the wrong cap and gown based on their study. So, in other words, if they're in the business, they're getting their business degree. They may have ordered it for I don't know, something in science or whatever.
Different colors or something?
Yeah, maybe different colors. They ordered the wrong one. Then we have one that said they ordered the wrong size, and they want to know if anybody can help them. If you don't know what you're graduating with and what department, you are in trouble.
Who are these people? What the
Graduates.
fuck? Of what college? Fuck.
College graduates.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of Jesus Christ, these
Here's
people are
another one.
morons.
I'm staying at the Holiday Inn with some friends. Can anybody come by and pick me up and bring me to the university? Let me pick you up, stranger.
This is how every horror movie starts.
This
you
is so
fucking
funny
weirdo.
because this reminds me of people who will go, and I just saw this recently, will go on Facebook and be like, hey, can anybody watch my kid? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Just random people.
Like, I mean,
Come on.
maybe their friend group is very small and it's only people that they're super close with. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I don't really know because I didn't dive that deep into it. But the fact that you're putting it out there makes you look like you're not a good parent.
It looks
Don't
bad.
do that. Somebody needs to take your kid away.
Yeah. And last one, can I bring my degree with me? Well, some people like me, I got my degree in December, but why would I want to carry that with me?
You know,
Maybe for a photo. I'll give you a little credit.
Maybe.
have your professor autograph it or something. I don't know.
Why would you want to
what
do
would that
all
matter?
that?
I don't know. That's dumb.
All these questions, most of them are on a page that's dedicated to this. Like even going in the stadium, clear backpacks, it gives you all these answers. And then it gives you an email and a phone number if you have any, maybe an odd question that just don't come up much.
You know, like, can I
And
bring
a
my
lot of
baby on
this
stage?
you can Google it.
I know exactly what you mean too, because you're probably in some of the same groups that I am, ones that are dedicated to our area, Panama City Beach, and a lot of half of it's locals, the other half is tourists asking the stupidest questions. Like I saw one, or like while Stroke was bringing up his, and I saw this, and I was like, well, I see stupid questions every single day. That we have a lot of these local restaurants have cups that look like this. Commemorative cups that you can take with you that they have their house specialty drinks in, and all 4 of these are different establishments not owned by the same person. And the caption of this photo was, "Can we get these refilled at any establishment on the beach?" And I'm like, "No, bro. You can get them. You can even get them refilled without paying for it at the place you bought it from." The bar I work in will not let you bring in cups from anywhere else.
Right.
Although it would be cool if these were all beach bars and they did kind of come up with a cup that
I agree with that,
where they combined it and you could take it to any place and get it filled up. That would be kind of cool.
I've never seen that anywhere.
No, it's not.
Somebody asked, and I'm looking right at it, and it was the stupidest question I ever saw. I saw it 3 days ago, and I had to go find it. And it was, "What time does the beach open?" And I saw it.
You're shitting me.
When I was done laughing, I went to the comments, and they were not nice. The first one I saw was, "Go back up north." Tourists are not welcome in these groups anymore because locals will roast them to pieces.
I got one that was fantastic since you're bringing this up, Ian. Somebody is coming from either Montgomery or Birmingham, Alabama, driving this way. What is the fastest route? You know what?
An easily
I have
Googleable
this little
question.
device right
Exactly.
here.
Wow.
Yeah,
will
maps.
It
Maps,
will even-
motherfucker.
Holy
It will
shit, man.
tell me when there's a wreck in high traffic.
It depends on. Yeah, dude, that's wild. I always have maps on.
Somebody
That's
asked
dumb.
if there is a shuttle service from Dothan, Alabama to Panama City Beach, and someone was just like, "Uber."
Greyhound.
Yeah. For those of you that do not know, Dothan, Alabama is about an hour and a half, hour 45, depending on where you're coming from, drive from here. There's no shuttle.
No.
Yeah, shuttles are usually pretty short
Yeah.
little stretches.
They're usually
couple miles.
They're usually designed for like airport shuttles, maybe
Or
a
Disney,
shuttle. I was
or-
just gonna say like a Disney shuttle or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's not a shuttle. That's a bus.
Yeah.
I don't know if some of these people get excited and lose their brain because they're taking a trip or something, but
And I get it. And there are questions that, even though I see the question every day and I roll my eyes, I understand why people would ask, like, "Hey, I'm coming with my kids who are like 8 and 10. What are some fun family things to do?" Questions like that I understand, even though I see them every day, and you could Google them easily. We've got we've got a water park. We have WonderWorks, Ripley's, and arcades and all kinds of shit. But when you ask, can I host a bonfire on the beach? No, you may not,
Why not?
because it is against the law.
Seems weird. There's a big body of water right next to it. Seems like that'd be the safest place to
we
have
have
a fire.
idiots that try to start fires on balconies of condos.
I remember.
Yeah,
I
that
remember
happened.
that story.
That's insane.
Fucking
That
idiots.
blew my mind. I just could not believe that. They brought a fire pit down. For those of y'all that don't remember, this is the condo across the street from the bar that I work at. The whole fucking emergency response crew. We're talking at least 2 ambulances, 3 fire trucks, and 4 cops. Somebody
Partridge in a pear tree.
Somebody brought a fire pit onto their balcony. The top story, by the way, like floor 23. So somebody called the police because they thought the apartment was on fire.
These are like the people that fall off cruise ships.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
And those
You
are
gotta
people we
want
don't
that.
need. I feel like if you fall off a cruise ship,
You
it's
asked
kind of
for
on
it.
you.
I've never been on a cruise ship, but I feel like it's not very easy to fall off.
It's
You'd have
not.
to be. Yeah, right. You've been on these.
It's
You know,
not.
you would have to be sitting like on top.
You gotta
the
want it.
railing.
You gotta be hoisted up and
And
shit.
it's like
Really?
4 feet, or like you got to really work for it.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's good to know because now anytime I see when somebody falls off a cruise ship, I'm be like, that person was either thrown off or they jumped off themselves.
They
Like,
wanted
that's
it.
They wanted to do that. They wanted to be in the
You just
ocean.
don't fall. You just don't fall.
No.
Yeah, I saw
No,
one the other.
but-
I saw one the other day. Wants to know why the cannon quit shooting from the little ship that goes around, a little tourist thing. I said the inflation is just out the roof right now with
Ammunition, man.
gunpowder. with
Now-
gunpowder. They're
Now,
like,
every-
oh,
it doesn't happen so often anymore, but people during spring break, people would fall off balconies here, and it is overwhelmingly easy to do that. It's
That's
shocking
different.
how little it happens, considering how easy it is.
Falling off a balcony, I can understand. Like,
Yeah,
I don't-
'cause they don't-
usually
Yeah.
railings
They
are
don't
just
go
barely
into-
waist high.
Yeah, they take no precautions to make sure you don't fall off.
Yeah, because if you fall off, you're just a fucking idiot. You deserved it.
Well,
Like, you're a
they've got your
you are
deposit.
human with a brain. If you fall off a fucking balcony, it's your own fault.
Yeah, like I said, the people already have your deposit. We already have your money. What do you want us to do?
It's
now, if the only time that's okay if the railing just falls over and you fall off.
that's the only.
But you
yeah,
really
that's
put all your
different.
weight on the railing, depending on it, which is something I still
Which
don't
you
do.
should not do.
I said, don't rest your belly on top of it and
That's a bad
flop right
idea.
over. Just- I'm not in enough Facebook groups to bitch about them, to be honest. I'm like,
You need
I got
to
like
join
a
more.
You don't have to be in a group. It's just Facebook. Just dumbass
Yeah,
Oh,
questions.
yeah.
Just the
Oh, yeah.
internet.
That's et cetera, et cetera. Everyone pisses me off on there. I don't scroll very much anymore, except for some crazy digital shit.
The
that I
best
look
stuff
for.
is honestly the comment section.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Usually.
you go into the comment section is honestly one of my favorite things to do.
Ever, especially when you get stupid questions like
Undefeated.
that, and I'm just
Yeah,
like, well, let's just see what the internet has to say about this. I don't remember. I sent you guys something like a couple, maybe it was last week or something, and I was like, the comments are roasting this person, and
Oh
I
yeah,
can't
what
remember.
was that?
I don't remember
what
for
it
the
was.
life of me. But damn it, they were great.
We got to do that. We got to do that again sometime where we just read the comment, like we did with that one lady that sang that country song. I'm not going to play it, by the way.
Thank you.
Whatever her name is, I don't remember. But we read her comments; those are fucking great.
We got, Sacramento got one of those dating things. Like, what's the? Anybody know anything about this guy? Anybody know
I
anything?
think there's one where it's like, "Are you dating my boyfriend?" or something. Where it's like this.
Oh.
They post pictures to see if anybody else is dating this guy or girl.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous. There's also groups that are designed, or they were, to call out cheaters, but they became photos of men who are, for all intents and purposes, innocent. People are just asking questions like, "Does anybody have any dirt on this guy?" I'm like,
Yeah.
that's not a cheating person. Then you're just you're making this guy look bad because people, again, don't read headlines, or they only read headlines. They just see a photo of a guy and assume he's a piece of shit. And then the comments are like, if you don't know, why are you asking us? Like, just fuck off.
Yeah. That's fucked
I
up.
saw one where it looked like the woman had snapped a picture of this guy eating. It looked like a Mexican restaurant, and the guy was boom. She posted it. Anybody know any information? Of course, she's got to
What's
be
wrong with
anonymous.
people?
And people are like,
See,
"That's
anonymous.
Tom. He's a great guy. He's a great guy in the community." Like, what the fuck are you doing? You shouldn't even date him anyway.
It's Tom. Somebody tags Tom.
I have to go.
Yeah, Jen,
I
you got to
hope
go. It's all
guys-
good. Do your thing.
All right. See you guys later.
See ya. Have a good rest
Bye.
of your day.
I forgot she was leaving.
Yeah, Jen had to peel out early today. We had digital dump to do before we end
Yeah,
our
she's
show.
got to go
so-
see her probation officer.
Right.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but it's probably what it was. And she is on probation.
It's got something to do with the kids. It's always got something to do with the kids. She's always at a ballpark or something.
That's true. And plus, you know what, dude? To be honest with you, May is like the fucking worst month. If you have kids, and especially a little bit older, like I'm sure your kid probably too, Ian, just has like when you get towards the end of the school year, there's a million fucking things going on. You got to come to the school for this. There's this event. There's that party. There's all kinds of stupid shit. So she's got a senior and all that. So
There's this scene in The Incredibles where they're talking about a graduation. It's not a graduation. He's moving from the 4th grade to the 5th grade, and I've got to go to fucking one of those too. I'm like, it's not a graduation. He's literally not even changing fucking schools. Why do I have to go to this?
you got to go.
I know,
Yeah.
but like I go when he gets like AB honor roll, I'm there, I'm clapping, I'm like, yes, good for you. But they're putting on a ceremony from you completing the 4th grade and moving. I'm just gonna see all of you fuckers next year.
Yeah, but for some people, like they didn't make it that far. They're like, my
Yeah.
kid's really brilliant. He made it to the 5th grade.
Yeah, it's a big deal for some parents.
We made it to the 5th grade. It wasn't that fucking hard.
This is true.
That's true. All right, so let's get into digital dump. We each brought some videos to play for you guys, and there's just random things that come across our feed that kind of shows what our algorithm thinks of us. I'm going to go first and show the very first one. This one actually came across my feed on X, and so maybe you guys have, or Twitter, whatever the fuck you call it.
Call it Twitter still.
Maybe you guys have seen this because it did go a little bit viral, but maybe you didn't. Just have to watch this guy pissing on the bar.
God, it's a stroke again. Oh,
Like it's better.
Wow.
I don't remember doing that.
For those of you that are not watching this, and I had to watch this a bunch of times to make sure it wasn't AI because like it's 7 seconds, so it could be AI, and I'm like, okay, so maybe this is fake. Nobody's doing anything, but the way he falls right here when he fucking hits his head really hard. Boom.
That looks real.
It's real.
real.
His glasses fall off. But then I was like, well, you get to this point, where did his dick go? Did his dick just get put away?
Well,
I
he's
wasn't
Asian.
looking for his dick. Okay. I'm just being, I was just trying to figure out if this was AI or not. And I would think that an AI wouldn't show the penis, but you know, whatever. I think it's real.
I stand by what I said.
It's real. What did you say?
Yeah, he's Asian. I mean,
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
yeah, man.
He is.
That is an
Boom.
Asian dude.
It's a little Asian rice
Yeah,
dick.
so you know,
my bad.
Do with
I take
that.
it back.
Yeah. This one we were talking yesterday, or not yesterday, the last episode about a church fight that was going on. And this was not in my algorithm. I just went looking for a church fight because I wanted to see one. I don't know why.
Oh,
And it's somebody still trying to be like, praise Jesus, praise
is that
Jesus.
two women or is that just a fat guy? Oh shit! Let's get out of the
Somebody
way.
got a mic stand.
Oh yeah, somebody's got a mic stand. Oh yeah. That looks like the preacher with the mic stand. So they're still talking about Jesus.
Like, can we pause the praise Jesus and deal with
Praise
this before we
Jesus.
get back to
Praise Jesus.
Well,
By the-
thanks to Ian,
Oh my
I
God.
spent time on YouTube yesterday watching this, and I got to say, I enjoyed at least the half hour yesterday of church
I know.
fights.
So did I.
And I gotta
Now,
say, it was my people. It was 90% of it was black churches.
I was gonna bring this up. Like, I felt it was weird that all the church fights that I had to go through to find a good one with good sound, they were all black churches.
Because black churches are the most exciting churches. White churches are boring.
They
boring
really
as
are. The
fuck,
music is
dude.
even boring. Like you go to a black church, like they get you hyped up. They get, it's
Oh,
like
no,
praises.
yeah.
Everyone's screaming and yelling and dancing. I can see how fights happen.
Yeah, and I could see myself getting into the Holy Spirit at a black
Yeah.
church. At a white church, I'm just like, Jesus, kickoffs
Everybody
in an
would
hour.
like to open your book, and instead of the guy going, "Come on now, I want you to look at your neighbor and say we're ready." You
That's
know,
what I
like,
want. That's the
Pass
church
the
I want.
collection plate at a black church. I'm breaking
Yeah.
out
I'm
my
like,
wallet. How
white
much money I
church
got?
way better.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
All right, Stroke, you got a few in here too.
I don't know which one because I can't upload them. For some reason, the settings do not allow me to do it on this side. It's very strange. I can't even let myself into this this podcast without
I know,
Mikey or
it's
Ian
super
approving
weird.
me.
Well, I'm just gonna
Let's just do stroke one.
I'm just gonna do stroke one. Here you go.
Which is if I got time to talk?
Homosexual, heterosexual.
What you want to explain it?
Yeah, this guy doesn't know the difference between. I don't even know who this guy is. If anybody does, call it out. He's obviously recording something in the studio or a podcast,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know the difference between. He doesn't know how to say homosexual.
I would assume you are. What's the opposite of homosexual?
Heterosexual.
I would assume his ass is a hemo-sexual. And it's different. So
Not even
if he
close.
was not a hemo-sexual,
You gotta say heterosexual.
a heterosexual. So if he was ahead of the sexuals, bro,
Head of the sexual.
Ahead of the
I would
sexuals.
assume that you ahead of the sexuals and bro ahead of the sexuals too. I'm already ahead of the sexuals. So I'm assuming everybody who hangs with me is ahead of the sexuals, bro.
Oh my
If
God.
you're not ahead of these sexuals, then
I could listen to this guy for an hour.
He's the head of the sexuals.
He's the head of the sexual.
That was like maybe 20 seconds. I could have easily like listened to him figure out that word for the rest of my night.
Whatever this podcast is, I need to find it and listen to this because that is funny as hell.
Ahead of the sexuals.
This one here's a hemalong sexual.
He started out with homosexual.
it hit different. So if he was not a homosexual,
You gotta say heterosexual. Heterosexual.
I would assume his ass is a homosexual.
I can't do it.
Oh shit, that's funny.
I don't know what that was about. It just was in my feed.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Either,
I'm
but
gonna
that was
find
good
this.
shit. And then this one kind of happens pretty quick, but you gotta watch. It's a few seconds, but this is just hilarious.
Was that It kind of looks like road rash.
It does look like road rash. So let me explain what's going on here. It looks like maybe just could be a homeless guy. I don't know. It's just a random dude on the street, tilted his head back like someone's going to pour some liquor in his mouth. And there's somebody pouring a bottle of alcohol, about to pour some vodka or something in his mouth. And instead of the vodka, he moves the bottle, pours, and puts a dildo in his mouth. And the guy's like, what the fuck, man? I want to do that to somebody. That's so fucking funny. Oh shit. Ian, you got another one?
Yeah,
too.
sorry, I was trying to find
right.
what that podcast was. This is just from the Instagram page Kids Getting Hurt, which I love.
I love that page.
I know, right? By the way, the kids are all fine. Which that looks, and before we go on, that looks fun as fuck.
That looks awesome, actually.
If I had access to that as a kid, if you don't know, it's a front end loader above a trampoline. The kids are jumping off of it, which in the 90s we would have absolutely done that.
Absolutely.
So the one in the blue is about to come down.
Oh.
Again, he is fine.
The parent laughing.
Oh, you got to, because you can see that the kid is fine. So you are allowed.
This is pants get. Is that what it was? His shorts got caught. Oh shit, that's funny as fuck. All right, Stroke. I'm going to go with your. Because this is stroke number 2. It's the. I'll just
Everybody
put it up there and we'll pause it if you want to explain.
Okay, this guy's talking about eating ass.
Oh Lord.
Oh great, here we go.
Everybody not eatable. Everybody ass is not edible. I'm telling you right now.
You see, everybody not eatable. Sorry.
I like slim women, and I like women with real with nice natural bodies. I'm not eating no big BBL ass. I ain't never ate a double Whopper. I'm gonna eat with a stick in my head and one of them big old hard asses. No. Them BBL asses, the majority of them shits is hard.
Oh my God.
I'm not eating that.
That's my uncle.
What even is this? This guy's just explaining it.
It looks like he's being interviewed for something. Like, is this the
about eating ass? Obviously, he's getting interviewed about eating ass.
How do you get that interview?
And
I
how's
don't
he just
know.
saying it with a straight face? Like it's. He does look like your uncle. You guys are wearing the same exact chain.
Same chain.
No.
It's a family heirloom.
God damn, that's hilarious. All right, this is my last video. This guy has a bunch of videos where he goes around driving around Costco parking lots with shit on his car, on his roof. But this one is this guy puts caulk on his car.
Oh no. Wait. Okay.
On the top of your car. You know you have that on your car? There's like caulk.
You got stuff on the top of your car.
You got caulk up there.
That's awesome.
Caulking? You got 2 tubes of caulk up there, right?
This guy's genius.
Whoa. You got DAP up there.
On top of your roof, caulking.
That's it.
That is genius.
Fucking genius.
I know. That's comedy.
You got
That's
caulk
comedy.
on your car.
That's just a round of applause.
Genius.
I
Good
wish we'd
shit.
have thought of that.
I know,
Me
right?
too. Me too. He's done one. I know the caulk one is the best one, but he put bananas on his car and a whole bunch of stupid shit, and he just drives through the parking lots, and people just, hey, you got bananas on your car, and he's just like, bananas, and he just keeps driving. It's
I mean, that's
so
not
funny.
as funny as
No, caulk is the best one.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so we have one last video. Because you recently sent to it, and then I mean I can see who it is right here, but I'm just gonna put it up on the screen.
I'll set
Would
this
you
one
like
up.
to
I know
explain?
exactly who this is. Someone had sent it to me, so I got it. It is on YouTube, so it is for public. It's out there in the public. You can watch it on YouTube. This is
We can make fun of it.
Kyle. That works for another podcast that doesn't seem to be updating their social media. I thought they were vanished. I didn't know. I don't really keep up with them. But he does that food factor thing where he eats food. And I guess old Master Rob told him to go get some brats or something. So he's eating brats and he puts cheese on it. Now you're going to hear it cut out a little bit. That's the guy's internet, but he feeds his cat and talks for his cat. So this is that
sounds
one
awful.
show that we used to work with.
This is very sad.
Oh, hello, kitty cat. Did you come to try the nacho cheese? I know you like the cheese. Come here. Want some? Yeah, I like it.
This is humiliating.
First, maybe. Oh, I don't know. No, I'm okay.
Oh my god.
And then he licks it after it's been in the cat's mouth.
This is like so creepy, weird. Like this is the beginning stage of a serial killer.
Here's the thing, like we
Look at his face.
We don't do so anymore, but when we would do videos that we would
Stop
post on our
it, hold
Facebook
on.
page,
I need to have a moment.
you have the moment.
Like he said, look at his face. I can't hear you because
I
I'm
want
watching.
to.
It's the way he's looking at us right now. It's terrifying. He's gonna kill us. He's gonna murder us.
Fuck him.
Sorry, Ian. Go on.
I was gonna say when we would post videos from our Not That Damn Show Facebook page back when we were on live radio, if any one of us ever put out something that embarrassing, we would talk to one another and be like, "Listen, that shit is embarrassing. It does not represent us. Take it down."
But there was that one time Lara glued her husband's beard to her face.
But that was just so fucking wild, and it was also very short that I didn't give a shit.
It was kind of long, actually. It was a pretty long video.
I don't remember it being that long.
But I think that was the line. Like
it also fit her.
It did. It fit her perfectly. But if she would have did anything weirder than that, I would have been like, let's not do that. But gluing the hair on her face was definitely.
Now there was one video
weird.
that I'm not gonna say which one it was, but I'm embarrassed that we ever put it up, and I think Stroke might know which one it is too.
Oh, just say who cares? What is it? Which one is it?
It was the tarot card reading video. It was
oh my
long
god,
and
that
boring
was
as
so
fuck,
bad.
and I was embarrassed that we put that up.
It was so long. That was so fucking long.
Oh, that guy
But that tarot card reader said that we'd end up getting fucked over by management, and he was right. That's also radio.
I mean,
it's kind of a
you know
given.
what? That's a pretty educational guess.
Yeah, no shit. We work in
But Mikey,
radio.
you did say somebody you know. I remember this. You said because I kept trying to figure out who it was. Somebody you know that you were close to was going to turn on you or something. Did that ever happen?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean,
well, he was not that great because he had a book and he was trying to like flip
was
a card
looking
and
shit
he was
up.
looking it up.
Dude,
So
I
was
had
like,
so many people who also read tarot cards that were just texting me. I don't know if that you guys got text messages, but they were like, "This guy is so dead wrong on a lot of this stuff," and I'm like, "Well, we didn't. Well, you weren't volunteering to read our tarots, so
True,
get fucked.
true.
Where were you guys?"
We should get a real tarot card reader to come read
I'm
our
not
fucking
doing that
fortunes.
again. I'm not doing this again.
Let's have
No.
two tarot card readers fight each other over what they interpret.
That was like an hour and a half of our lives that I'm not getting back.
We could get a tarot card reader to come read our tarot in a minute or less.
You got to make it quick
speed
and make
tarot.
it interesting.
I think they
tarot.
have to flip the card. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not really into that.
If you want to read our tarot, don't. We'll just pass.
Actually, just do it and send us the cliff notes. I don't give a
That
shit.
would be good. I'd be fine with that. What kind of information would they need to know? It was our birthdays or whatever.
Fuck what I'm not giving them that. That's how they get your identity.
Oh yeah.
Not that mine's
Figure it
hard
out.
to figure it out. I mean, you can look up at anybody's birthday. We put it on Facebook for God's sakes.
Yeah, figure it out and then read our tarot and then send us a message. You head over to nottds.com and send us a message right through there. Also, nottds.com, that is the store where you can go to get the new shirt that we have, which is where you can put anybody's name on it. I'll put it up on the screen again. Here's this fuck you, whoever's name you want to put. It's a great shirt. I think a couple of people already bought these.
Good.
So-
I wonder what they put on there.
I know. I want to. If when you do get the shirt, please post a picture or send it to us so that we can see whose name you put on it, because that would be fucking hilarious.
That picture
to
might
us.
end up on the show.
It probably will. And then also don't forget, if you head over to morelabs.com, grab yourself some of the morning recovery or liquid focus, use promo code NTDS so you can save 25%. And they do have a 30-day money back guarantee. So if the shit sucks, just get your money back. It's that simple. That's it for today, everybody. Oh, you know what? We should probably let everybody know that we're going to take next week off.
Yeah.
But to be fair, there's a couple of pieces of content that I'm going to share. I want to tell everybody. Do you guys remember when we read the smut books?
Yeah.
So my sister-in-law and her husband came over yesterday, and my wife had played that bit to her, and it was so, I just listened to it back, and I was fucking crying laughing at that, and we all were. So I'm gonna put that out for the dammits. I'm gonna put that out for everybody because we only made that for the Patreon members. So I'm gonna really re-release that for everybody so that they can watch it or listen to it. It's really fucking funny. So there will be some other content that we still post up next week. So make sure you're part of the Patreon. Make sure you're still listening to the podcast because we will have some extra content. It just won't won't be a full show because we need to take a week off, a little bit of vacation, a lot of different things happening in our lives that
Like
we
we
just
said, Stroke's graduating. And,
yes, exactly. Stroke's graduating. Ian's got some work stuff going on. I got a bunch of work stuff going on. Actually, I think Jen is the only one that doesn't really have a whole lot going on next week.
She
always has something
but
going
she
on.
always
She's going
does,
to because
so-
she's got like 2 kids graduating soon.
Yeah.
So there might be an episode too. She's not on at all. She's
Yeah.
she's gonna be busier than all of us.
Yeah, so and it's going to be the next act. To be fair and to be honest and transparent with everybody, the next month and a half is going to be it's going to be super busy for all of us. Stroke's got a lot going on. I got a vacation coming up in June around my birthday. My son's coming to visit, so there's a lot of things happening. And but of course, we'll let you guys know. We'll be transparent with everybody, and we'll continue to post content anyway. I think Ian's going to do another food review. I'll put up a off the record and a few other things too. So join the Patreon, support the show, buy a shirt, head over to nottds.com. Make sure there's no porn there. I haven't seen any, so last time I was there it was good. But if you see any porn, please let me know. I'll make sure it doesn't post up.
Yeah, and don't be stingy. Venmo me some money for my graduation.
Yeah, send Stroke money for his graduation. You post your Venmo up on Facebook.
I am Saturday. I've already got a
Fuck
plan.
yeah, good. You need to.
About.
Absolutely.
My goal is I can't bring explosives or guns, and I got to be real good and careful, like with cursing.
What? Why would you bring a gun to your...
Oh, because I like to hear a gun everywhere.
You can't swear at school either? What are you in fucking junior high?
No,
we cuss there too.
No, it's a like a Christian school. So
that's right.
somehow
Damn,
I got it.
how the fuck did you even get into that school?
Shh.
With his name too?
He's Dr. Stroke Mastro.
Yeah.
Not yet. He's Master Stroke Mastro.
Master Stroke Mastro.
And we're all taking bets. Will they screw my name up? Because I will have the clip for you.
I'm gonna say yes.
I think what we talked about was like, I don't know if they're gonna screw it up as much as they're gonna maybe stumble over their words.
That's still screwing it up.
Well, like they're gonna say stroke and they're gonna second guess. Is that right? Did it? Yeah. So I'm gonna say yeah.
And I think they're going to screw up the last name. They're going to say Maestro.
I think
Did
they're
that a
gonna
lot.
stroke.
I think they're just gonna be thrown
My
off
bet
by
is,
the whole thing.
First name.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll find out. Get the clip and let us know.
I want to see it.
Okay.
All right, guys. Be safe. Stay weird. Enjoy your weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Hey, this was really fun. We hope you liked it too.
You know, we've had a lot of laughs tonight.
Seems like we've just begun when suddenly we're through.
But I'll tell you what's not funny.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
Killing strippers.
'Cause now it's time to go.
Strippers are people, too. Naked people who may be willing to pleasure you for a price you negotiate later behind the curtain at a VIP room.
We'll see you very soon, I know.
Besides, there's no need to kill them.
Very soon, I know.
Because most of them are already dead inside.
Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.
Goodbye, good friends, goodbye.